All right, shall we review the game?
It's hard as fuck.
It's really, really satisfying.
It is when you do finally beat one. God.
Yeah. Um,
Well, and it's amazing how much, how short the battles actually are.
yeah, it only takes like 2 minutes per boss if you really do. Thanks for your support, Cynical Streams
Yeah, dude.
game.
You got him through it.
Oh my god, I'm sweating. Yeah, my review of the game would be, I don't know, I didn't ever feel like it was, there was only a handful of times when I felt like it was really unfair, like a totally unavoidable situation. It's really satisfying to learn the patterns and learn the best approaches and experiment with different items. One criticism of the game, I would say, is that they should have made the items available earlier. Because there's certain bosses that it's a lot easier with certain items, and if you didn't, and the coins are so few and far between, and there's no way to earn them, that if you go with one weapon instead of another, or one perk instead of another, you're kind of stuck that way, because you literally can get 3/4 of the way through the game before you get enough coins to buy other stuff. Like, that's what happened to us. We were only using like 2 or 3 weapons, because that's one criticism of the game.
What's your favorite boss that you beat?
In terms of the most fun I had beating?
Yeah.
Or like, I would say the most impressive I felt about it was fighting against the Medusa head, because I read online that was like the hardest one, and I beat it in like the 3rd try.
That's pretty good.
So I was really surprised I was able to get that one. The animation's really, really cool. I mean, it really captures the cartoons of the time.
Well, and also that, like, I was thinking about this, how so many cartoons from that time were all about,
music.
not music, but also, avoiding temptation and good versus evil and that kind of thing.
It's got kind of a Pinocchio vibe.
Right, yeah, exactly. Or, and, like, the devil does play a role in old cartoons.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's you know, true to form.
My other criticism would be, I really wish they would have had, I know a lot of people said this, but especially because when we were playing together, I really wish they would have had, like, an easier setting. You know?
Yeah. No, it's true.
Like,
or a way that you can get health back.
Or some way to scale it down just a little bit. Just because, or some way to get health back. Or, like, have it's like a Nintendo thing, but have, like, a character that's like, oh, this is the easy character. Right. This one always had 6 health or something like that. To make it easier on people who aren't as good. Because this is a hardcore game. This is like Contra. You know, and it's really it's actually way more forgiving than Contra. The fact that they split up the levels so that, like, you don't have to, because in old school games, you had to beat it in one go. You had to go through the whole level, get to the boss, and then if you didn't memorize the boss pattern already, you would have to go through the whole level again and beat the boss again.
Yep.
So, in that way, the fact that it focuses on segmenting the game makes it way easier, because you just focus on one boss at a time, one level at a time. So,
and the story's interesting.
Yeah. What would you give it out of 10?
A 10. You
give it a 10 out of 10?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. High praise for somebody who wasn't able to beat it.
God damn. I don't know. I mean, I think people are really stingy sometimes with their reviews.
Yeah.
You know, I would give it a 10 out of 10. I mean,
I guess.
However, the only thing I would say is that it's a varsity level game. It's not.
Yeah, even though it looks like a cartoon, it's not a game for, like, not that it's not a game for kids, but it's definitely not a game for casual players.
Absolutely not. If you're a novice in any way, you're going to be discouraged immediately, which is fine. You know, every game isn't for everybody. Yeah. It's just,
99%.
Now you gotta figure it out.
Yeah. It's probably the coins. But, I mean, I guess it's just about the best I guess I would give it a high rating because for what it is, I mean, it's like the best run and gun game just about I've ever played, except for maybe like Gunstar Heroes or something. And it's one of the, I never got into Contra that much, but I definitely felt more in the zone with this game in terms of memorizing patterns than any other game. I'd never really been into that in other games, and for this one, it felt it was rewarding and fun.
Yeah.
So I guess I'd give it like a 9 out of 10.